This question, what is the expected return on an investment given the following? We have three outcomes, three possible outcomes. You notice here, just like all the other questions that we've had, is that all of these end up adding up to a value of 1. Okay, so that means that we have a 100% chance of one of these outcomes occurring. And this is what we're going to do whenever we're estimating any sort of project. We are going to try and figure out what the outcome is going to be and the probability of that occurring. Okay, so if we're looking at this one, we're going to try and figure out what that expected return is going to be. And you recall it should be the probability of I multiplied by the return of I. And then this is starting from I equal I to n. So, you know, it has the Greek letter there. It looks more confusing than it is. But it's basically you're just multiplying the probability of an event occurring by the return on that event, or the return if that event occurs. So we're going to have here, so the probability of outcome 1 multiplied by the return on 1 plus the probability of outcome 2 by the return on 2 plus the probability of 3 by the return on 3. Okay, so the probability of 1, right? So on 1, that's going to be this one. On 2, it's going to be here. And on 3 is going to be outcome 3, right? So outcome 1 has a potential return of 0.24, excuse me, a probability of that occurring of 0.24. It has a return of 14%. Okay, and then we are going to add on to that the outcome 2, which is going to have a probability of outcome 2 occurring of 0.49. So almost a 50% chance of that occurring. And the return, if outcome 2 happens, is at 23%. Okay, so then we're going to add on to that the third event here, which has a 0.27, a little over a 25% chance, 27% to be precise, chance of occurring. And then if that outcome 3 does occur, we will lose 5%. Okay, and then we just do the simple math. We get the amount here, we get the amount here, we get the amount here, and then we add the 3 of them up. And when we do, that tells us that we're going to have an expected return here of 13.28%. Okay, and that is a best guess as to what our return is actually going to be.